If you're not prepared?
Yeah, man, and I get emotional about that because I feel like I made those mistakes, you know what I'm saying?
I've been 15 years, I was cool Geechee being one of the cat friends. Just called me one more time, I might not have got his back in.
Everything just got worse for me at that time. Like, my whole world came crashing down.
We are aware that Remy Ma and Papoose's marriage was dissolved like a fire after Remy was discovered to have an affair with one of their close friends. But just when we thought it couldn't go any worse than that, things tragically went wrong. The block was disclosed in a live webcast posted by Tasha K. This live feed infuriated fans and seemed to have officially confirmed the allegations of cheating against Block Captain Easy and Remy Ma. Why is this whole thing such a crazy mess?
I told y'all that Remy Ma and Papoose are done. I told y'all that Papoose put hands on that little boy she messing with, because that's a little boy. That's not a grown man. Remy damn near 40.
When this knowledge became public, Papoose filed for divorce, shocking Remy. She seemed depressed about the whole thing in a recent interview.
We'd be sitting in the motherfucking car just talking all night. And when I leave her, I'm listening, you know what I'm saying? So when you're not with a person and he's still on your mind, that's something special. How was
But we must not lose sight of how complicated this whole cheating issue is. Everyone believed that Papoose and Remy had a strong relationship after dating for over 15 years. Boo stayed loyal to Remy despite the fact that she was forced to serve 6 years in prison. In July 2007, Makita Barnes, Joseph, and Remy got into a fight at a Manhattan club, and Makita was shot. Remy was found guilty of attempting to compel someone into doing something, assault, and gun possession. Despite Remy's repeated assertions that she had no intention of shooting anyone, she was given an 8-year prison sentence on May 13, 2008. Bruce, on the other hand, was devoted to her and always encouraged her. Remy didn't cheat on her or get caught talking to other women while he was in prison. He embodied the adage ride or die, and he was even willing to marry her while she was still behind bars. However, he was caught trying to sneak her out of prison. He even faced the risk of being sued for her. If that isn't love, it is hard to define. After he was barred from seeing Remy for 6 months, they finally agreed to delay the wedding until they exchanged vows over the phone. Since then, Remy and Papoose's compatibility has made them the ideal couple. However, during a Chrome 23 battle rap event called the Grudge Card, Papoose lost his rage and was knocked out by Easy after noticing Remy and Easy were becoming very close. On Twitter at the time, Easy denied the accusation, adding, "Y'all want something bad to happen to me. So terrible. It's clear that hate crimes against women and men are the same. But you should make sure you understand the facts before you remark. I'm not mad about rumors," he wrote in another tweet. "I don't mind false reports because I can relate to them as the person I am. But when I saw happy people, it was possible. I had an incident that is just incorrect. Right now, I give 2 Fs about nobody. At last, I realized that we are not friends." Since Papoose was being dragged so horribly, Easy urged him to come out and deny the allegations, saying that real guys do real things. That's right. But before me, who has debunked these rumors? In V, everyone has him in their crosshairs. Papoose and Remy are not the subject of jokes from fans. Remy tweeted about the situation, but Papoose didn't respond to the rumors. "We didn't get 3 or 4 rounds from every opponent tonight, and I want to apologize to everyone who was disappointed. I tried, and would you all please stop lying so easily and with such fluff? Home is the best spot to be back at it. You see, it's August." She was, in fact, rather worn out. She was recently found to have lied about that. The scene got hot when Remy and Easy, the BRK, got into a rap battle with Gotti. After she came clean about her relationship with Easy, he pursued her hard. Gotti didn't mince words. You can see that there have been accusations of adultery in their close group for months because of this. And Gotti was just waiting for the right time to make it easy and disclose Remy.
Stops doing the business. If niggas found out you was the help, that could really ruin your image. We're rocking with Sam, Happy Rim. It's us. Y'all the poster child symbol for black blood. Every interview, We show his admiration and tell the world how you think this woman the greatest. That nigga held you down in prison for 6 years.
The interesting thing about this is that Easy didn't specifically deny the cheating allegations. He seemed almost to accept it, as this is what he said, following Gotti's startling disclosure.
Nigga, keep this on the D9. If you heard a nigga did something to me over a female and he ain't dead, it's probably because I still got the female, nigga.
Yes, things became a little awkward when he admitted to having an affair with his friend's wife. Shaming needs to be reinstated because this was just not acceptable. It also seems that he has been wanting to make their affair public for a while, which supports these assertions. In a YouTube video, Tasha K revealed that Easy the Block wanted to have a sit-down and tell-all where they would go over the whole situation. The oddity of this scenario is that Tasha was asked how much she would be willing to pay to speak with Easy when she was invited to take part in the interview. The Block captain had earlier taken $10K for the story from Vlad TV. In addition to receiving $10K for the interview, they plan to post it on 2 Easy the Block's channels. First of all, this can sound odd since it totally devalues the interview and makes it unfit for purchase. Tasha contacted Easy the Block himself since she felt that these requests were a little absurd. He becomes a little upset when confronted with the entire situation and claims that the individual who called her wasn't from the public relations division of Easy the Block. At this stage, Tasha called Easy dishonestly because, had Easy not known this person, why therefore did they follow one another across all social media channels? Throughout the entire phone conversation, you can hear Easy seem a little frightened as he takes back everything he said, leading others to wonder if this was all a marketing gimmick or if any of it was real. People started to suspect that something was wrong with the marriage. A few months ago, Reggie stopped talking about Papoose on social media, but the fact that she didn't post any images of him on social media on Father's Day was a clue that something wasn't right. Because whenever she can, she's always been the type to celebrate Papoose. So it was odd when Papoose posted a picture of himself with his kids, including the 3 he had before he and Remy started dating, along with the comment, "Happy Father's Day," on Instagram. The most essential thing is family. Remy was nowhere to be seen in the picture. She was rumored to have cheated on Papoose with rapper Easy. After this, the Block started to circulate rapidly. The rumor sounded ridiculous because Remy, Papoose, and Easy the Block have been doing business together for years. The betrayal was only made worse by the fact that Easy himself works for their organization. Insiders revealed the high level of hostility between them, although none of them openly admitted or denied the situation. Things reached a breaking point when it was said that Easy and Pepsi got into a fight over Remy and that Papoose knocked Easy unconscious. According to an insider, fans' responses to this matter have been quite vocal on social media, suggesting that it has clearly stirred up significant feelings in them. Many fans are shocked and appalled by Remy Ma's alleged. Her actions, demonstrated by comments such as Papoose, derailed Remy's entire bid, allowing her to go back home and cheat on him with someone who had beekeeper teeth instead of Remy Ma. When you cheat on Papoose in favor of a less attractive version, it's known as the year of cheaters. I get it. They keep picking the poorest versions. Bad, lol, everyone was able to see the awful thing I said about Remy Ma last night. But the first man in history to restrain a woman in a prison is her father. And that's how she does it. A historian. Papoose's unwavering support during Remy Ma's incarceration raises questions about whether he is entitled to feel furious or indignant about this situation, as it conveys a sense of betrayal and disappointment. It's a contentious issue that varies from individual to individual. Relationships are complex, and infidelity can hurt in any circumstance. But as a friend who helped Remy Ma throughout her incarceration, Booth might feel outraged and ashamed, of course, if the accusations of cheating are true. He must make the decision about how to respond to this situation and his emotions. Furthermore, people frequently respond aggressively to this kind of relationship difficulty. In the end, how people feel about this drama will depend on their beliefs and values. The parties must work through their issues and communicate openly in order to find a solution that benefits their relationship. So how do you feel about this drama? Do you think Papoose has a right to be this angry over the humiliation? After seeing the following video, share your thoughts in the comments section.